There's an interesting idea that was recently put forth into the world through a book called Biocentrism. It's by a scientist called Robert Lanza, and Robert Lanza was voted by Time magazine as one of the top 100 most influential men on the planet today. Lanza's theory in his book is called Biocentrism, and it's essentially the idea that everything we see around us is created by the human mind. In other words, the universe is created through consciousness. Consciousness has a powerful role in the art of creation. So, biocentrism explains things such as, does the universe ever end? What would an observer see if you go towards the far reaches of the universe? All of that is fascinating, but I've often wondered, if our minds have an impact on reality, what is the best way to alter reality with our mind? And is that thing even possible? Is it nothing more than the brain's reticular activation system? Or is there actually an essence of ourselves that can shape the world around us? This is the subject of this training on CE, and it's with a remarkable man by the name of Joe Vital. I've always admired Joe because Joe was once homeless. He was sleeping in his car. Today, Joe has written over 50 books. He has produced 15 albums as a musician. He's appeared in almost 15 different films. The guy is a creative superstar. I don't know anyone who's ever gone from homeless to this magnitude of just producing great stuff in the world this rapidly. Now, Joe has a system for doing it. It's based on not just common ideas he's read from pop culture books on personal growth, but also through his study and friendship with many great spiritual leaders. And you'll hear about one such spiritual leader in this training. Joe's going to be talking about how to use the ancient Hawaiian mystical art of Ho'oponopono to change the way the world responds to you. He'll be touching on elements of forgiveness, of healing, of going into what he calls a zero state of being, where it almost seems as if the universe has your back and good things seem to flow from you. It is a very mystical conversation, but Joe, of course, discusses it with his usual brand of like humor and fun. Joe also is going to talk about how intention and goal setting is for wimps. And he's going to share with you what he believes is a higher model and structure for being powerful in the world and having an impact on this planet. So this was one of, honestly, the best CE trainings I've ever experienced. Many of my colleagues who are working with me to edit and cut and put this up also were blown away by this, and I know you will too. So have a pen and paper handy and get ready to have your mind blown by Joe Vitale.